My name is Chelsea Fish. I have the privilege of serving as Executive Director of the Housing Authority of the Seminole Nation, and I also have the privilege of serving as Chair of the Boys and Girls Club of the Seminole Nation Board. The space itself is several thousand square feet. It's one of the biggest spaces in the city of Wewoka.
What we see is they have a place of their own now.
Welcome to the Boys and Girls Club of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. And this is our area where the kids come in. They'll come through this door. We have a metal detector. They'll come in here and one of our YDPs will be sitting here to log them in. This is our area where they put their belongings in before they go inside. All right, now let's go into the club itself. They have a couple of options. They can go down the steps or they can go the fun way through the slide.
Woo! Here in our dining and multi-purpose area, we do more than just share meals, we share memories. This is where we gather for our nutritious meal program that keeps our kids fueled and ready to learn, where celebrations bring us together as a family, help us to connect, encourage one another, and help start each day with purpose. It's here where community is built, one meal, one laugh, and one conversation at a time.
Now come check out our game room. And here your kids will have the choice of air hockey, pool, and ping pong, and also soon to come EA Sports, and of course, basketball.
Here at the Boys and Girls Club of the Seminole Nation, we believe every young person deserves a place to feel safe, supported, and inspired. Our vision is to build strong mentorship programs that connect youth with positive role models, create leadership opportunities that empower them to shape their futures, and provide safe spaces where they can grow, learn, and simply be themselves. This is more than just a club. It's a community where the next generation can rise, lead, and thrive.
In our art room, creativity is more than just making something beautiful.
The Boys and Girls Club of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma is a great opportunity to promote community wellness, not just for tribal members, but for the entire county.
The early beginnings of the Boys and Girls Club of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma actually started decades ago.
It started as a grassroots effort with former Executive Director Rebecca Stone and her vision to help children and youth living in poverty, because this 633 square mile space known as Seminole County, and more importantly in Wewoka, families are making about $25,000 or less. They may not have enough money to put food on the table, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So the Boys and Girls Club fills that gap. It serves that purpose. They're going to come into a safe space, which is the ultimate goal, to create a safe, nurturing space for youth.
So many different individuals that, had a dream for this to be able to start. There were others that had contributed to it and even put down endowment funds to help the future of the development of the Boys and Girls Clubs.
We wrote grants and were able to obtain an Indian Community Development Block Grant. So it's an extraordinary example of leveraging funding between the federal government, access to technical assistance from the Boys and Girls Club of America, and in addition to that, about $1 million in stabilization funds out of our child care department.
I don't know, maybe. All right, Chiho Jifkat Nagadowa.
Evelyn, how do you say it?
Chaho Jifkados.
Chaho Jiftigas.
Bongo, Evelyn.
Chiho Jifkat Nagadowa.
Gracie, I don't know how to say
Chaho.
Chaho Gift.
Jifkados.
Gift.
All right, what was your first name?
Gracie.
Gracie?
Bongo,
Gracie. Good job, go sit down. Give me 2 more volunteers.
There's a lot of cultural connectedness that exists within this space. The way that we do that is we collaborate with the tribe. We have members of the language department come in and work with our kiddos. We just emphasize collaboration with folks that possess that cultural knowledge. Working with folks like Jake Tiger and Jeremy Foltz, it's incredible to be able to have their support because we really couldn't do it without them.
Do y'all know what your plans are? What is yours? Bear?
And we know that cultural connectedness is actually an evidence-based practice that prevents suicide. So now you're talking about not just the personal development, but the emotional development of these children and the things that they're learning.
You know the mentorship is so very vital and it's very important. It can actually change the direction and the trajectory that a child goes.
And so they can come here and learn all kinds of things. And I think that that's tremendous. The classes, the activities are all trauma-informed.
That trauma that we go through can be healed, and it's healed not only by the community, the investment of the community and the elders and the family, but it's also from Creator above.
With children, it's all about exposure and broadening their minds to believe that they can be better than possibly their current circumstances. And it's very challenging at times, but you have to stay focused on the light at the end of the tunnel, stay focused on the mission, and remind everybody about that mission, even the contractors, right? And so when you're motivating contractors to perform well, or you're motivating people to donate or support us, focusing on the mission and reminding them we are building the future.
Financial support for organizations like the Boys and Girls Club of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma is instrumental to continuing the great programming that they offer at this time. When you see the trips that they make to the Tulsa area or the Oklahoma City area or other areas to give these children an experience, and perhaps they would have not done it had there not been a Boys and Girls Club. So contributing, when you monetarily give to such organizations as this, you're actually investing in lives.
My favorite thing about working for the Boys and Girls Club is seeing how much they can experience from the activities that we give them.
My favorite thing is that my job feels very rewarding to me, and it's important for me to find a job that aligns with my own values and morals, and that's what this job is to me.
It's good to see that the kids have a good place to be.
My favorite thing about the new space is probably the basketball and all the games that we get to have fun with.
My favorite thing is coming in, seeing their smiles, them giving me hugs because I love hugs, and then them just showing their excitement to be around us and to be at the Boys and Girls Club, because they could be doing anything else and could be out on the streets, but they choose to be in our facility and in our spaces.
I love that the kids can learn more not only about their own culture and their people, but also about those people who inhabited these lands before them.
I think it's very important, I think especially being a person of color and in that leadership role, to motivate these young children and motivate young tribal leaders that will in the future become great citizens of their community and great citizens of their tribe. I think that that's important and that we should carry that on with our legacy.